Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great. I've been having some summer vacation, which was really nice. As of right now, with the latest build, the guitar, as you see in the last episode, is currently with Lisa Good, and she is making the art design on the guitar. While she is hard at work with that, I'm taking a little break from building, and instead, I wanted to show you my old guitars and talk through each one of them and give my honest feedback and thoughts about the build, what went good, what went wrong, and where the guitar is at today. So I hope you'll enjoy the rundown of the guitars. And the first one is actually the first guitar I ever built. And this guitar is just a typical two-piece Telecaster. I got some sandwiched, simple wood, probably some pine or spruce, something like that. And I used the cheapest thing I could find. So simple Chinese import microphones, some basic pots, super cheap frets, and some type of self-locking tuners. And after I built it, I removed the volume knob and just put in an on-off switch. And as you can see, the neck is really thick. It was my first time ever trying to make a neck. It's quite D-shaped. Good and chunky, but as you can see, there is marks left. It's way too thick, and on the headstock, it isn't really finished properly. I think also that I used some really cheap tuners that I changed after the fact, because I can see the old screw holes not being plugged. So I learned a lot doing the first guitar, and for a lot of you who are interested in trying to build a guitar, you should try make a Telecaster, because you'll learn so much by trying to do it. And the hardest thing, of course, will be to make the neck and having the scaling right. I was scared while trying to do that, because you can kind of see here, I misplaced one fret and had to fill it a little bit, or maybe this is actually scratches. I'm not entirely sure. But it has some dings and wears here and there. You can see up here on the headstock, I went too far on the sawing, so it's thinner here, where it should be the same thickness. So this really takes me back and makes me see how much I've learned since then. And of course, as you can see, I've converted this to a lap steel. I got some finger picks and a lap steel slide, because I wanted to try it out. So this thing I got, which is basically an extension for the nut, so that you can get it to a greater height, and you can convert basically any guitar to a lap steel. And since this isn't really my best guitar, I thought it was fun to make that type of conversion. And besides the new tuners and the little on-off switch, it does what it's supposed to do well. Also with the purple, that's something I added later as well. I just added in some stain, the same purple stain that I used on the wood, and the kind of orangey look of it was a hard wax oil that kind of tints the wood a little orange. So that's where this guitar is now, and it's a constant reminder of how far you can go if you're just determined. This being my first instrument, and I was really stoked that it actually played. I had a guitar that I made from scratch, and it was an amazing feeling when it was built. And for each guitar, you just came to a point where you understood your mistakes and you learned more and more. And then eventually I came to a point where I sold all my brand guitars because I didn't need them. Because my guitar was at a point where it was suited for my needs, and if I ever needed something special, I just built it. And for each of my build, I tried something new. And as you'll see with the guitars that I show you, there's quite the difference between them. So the conversion to lap steel was something I did for the fun of it. I'm not really good at playing it. Playing guitar is my thing, but doing the lap steel thing is so much harder. So I'll play you something, and I hope that you'll be stoked to watch more episodes with my other guitars. Take care.
Tellurians, please like, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. Until next time, ta-ta!